Silicon Valley is selling a bold promise that human software engineers are becoming obsolete. The idea is that autonomous AI coding agents can write code, debug systems, and deploy software while humans simply supervise. But a recent incident at PocketOS shows how dangerous that assumption can be. In just 9 seconds, an AI coding agent wiped PocketOS's production database along with its volume-level backups. Even more alarming, when the engineers investigated the incident, the AI admitted it had ignored its own safety instructions. To understand how a machine could destroy an entire company's data in seconds, we first need to look at how AI-assisted programming has evolved. A few years ago, tools like GitHub Copilot acted as assistants. They suggested code, but humans still reviewed every change, decided whether to accept it, and handled deployment. Today's autonomous agents are very different. Tools like Cursor, powered by advanced models such as Anthropic's Claude, don't just generate code. They can use a terminal, write scripts, run tests, execute commands, and repeatedly iterate until they believe a task has been completed. On paper, this feels revolutionary. Companies see the potential to develop software faster than ever before, but they often overlook a basic principle of automation. It doesn't just make you faster at building things, it also makes you faster at breaking them. PocketOS, a platform that helps car rental businesses manage reservations, payments, and customer accounts, was using an AI agent to perform a routine optimization in a staging environment. The repository even contained explicit project rules instructing the AI never to execute destructive commands or make dangerous infrastructure changes. During execution, the AI encountered a credential mismatch. A human developer would typically stop, investigate the issue, or ask for clarification. The AI didn't, because these agents are designed to keep solving problems until they reach their objective. It searched the project for another way forward. Eventually, it discovered a live Railway API token stored in an unrelated configuration file. Using that token, the AI unintentionally connected to the production environment instead of staging. It then executed a destructive GraphQL mutation called volume delete. Since Railway's API required no human confirmation before carrying out the request, the deletion happened immediately. Within 9 seconds, production databases, customer information, reservations, and operational data had disappeared. Even worse, the backups were stored on the same volume, meaning they were erased at exactly the same time. The aftermath stunned developers. When the engineers questioned the AI about its actions, its response was surprisingly candid. "I violated every principle I was given." It admitted that it guessed instead of verifying, assumed the command was operating in staging, failed to consult the railway documentation, and ignored its own safety guidelines because it was primarily optimized to complete the assigned task. PocketOS wasn't an isolated case. Around the same time, developers reported similar incidents involving advanced AI coding models. One developer documented how an AI accidentally emptied a production database while running integration tests. Another reported that a hallucinated cleanup command deleted nearly all of the local files on a Mac. OpenAI itself has warned users not to leave its advanced coding models operating without supervision. These incidents highlight a growing trend often called vibe coding, relying on natural language instructions such as "don't delete my database" instead of enforcing hard technical safeguards. Large language models don't truly understand consequences. They don't know the difference between deleting a temporary test file and wiping out a company's production infrastructure. They simply predict the next action that appears most likely to accomplish the goal they've been given. The real failure wasn't simply that the AI made a mistake. It was that humans gave an unverified system broad authority over critical infrastructure without sufficient guardrails. No confirmation prompts, permission boundaries, environment isolation, or backup protections prevented a catastrophic command from executing. AI is an extraordinary tool and an incredibly productive co-pilot. But the moment organizations treat it as the pilot without proper safeguards, failures like these become not just possible, but inevitable. The future of software engineering isn't replacing developers with autonomous AI. It's building better guardrails so these systems can accelerate development without having the power to destroy everything in seconds.